Yes, welcome to a new season of truck racing. It's the opening round of the 2011 European Truck Racing Championship. And we're in the UK. Yes, the championship goes to the UK this year. And we're in the Midlands, on the border of Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire, appropriately enough at Donington Park. A circuit with a huge history in a rural parkland setting. It was here, of course, back in 1984, the first truck race was held in the UK. Those with long memories will recall the huge traffic jams on the 100,000 crowd.
Welcome to Donington.
Welcome to Donington indeed, and a big welcome to Marcus Oostenrijk in the number 4 Renault truck. He dominated qualifying. Man who used to race in the Super Touring Cup all those years ago. His son now racing in the German Sirocco Cup. But Marcus showing his speed here at Donington. Very tricky circuit for the trucks. Downhill section, of course, into the S's, always difficult. There's number 9, Uwe Nittel, the former German rally ace. Also a man who did quite a lot of World Championship rallying. Second in the Super Pole contest. Into third place, David Versecki. As we still see these shots of Nittel in the MAN. Here is Versecki in the Bagheera Freightliner. Former champion, didn't have a very good year last year, hoping to go better this season. Trucks, of course, all on a speed limiter of 100 miles an hour. It was like that back in '84, it's still the same now, limited to 100 miles an hour. Versecki pushing hard. There is number 2. One of the stars from last season, Marcus Boesinger in that Renault. Boesinger, a lot of hard work over the winter. Factory-back team through the S's. Of course, this time a year ago, Donington Park was a redundant circuit after dramas from the management company, which went bust. Been taken over by the Wheatcroft family again, who used to own it. This is Albacete. Albacete in the Cepsa oil-backed truck from Spain. Man with a lot of racing history, the Formula 3000 in touring cars. And last year had an absolutely outstanding season to win the championship. He qualifies in 5th place ahead of this man, Jochen Hahn, the German. Very tight between 2nd and 6th place, only 0.3 of a second separating those trucks, these jousting juggernauts, the heavyweight heroes of the racing world. This is Adam Lacko. Lacko, the Czech driver, number 7, qualified in 7th place. Lacko raced in MAN last year, moves over to the factory Renault squad. And another man who's made a change this year, Chris Levitt, gone from an MAN to the 2nd of the Bagheera Freightliners. Levitt, 2nd generation racer. I think his father, Andrew, did race at the first ever truck race here. Boots Levitt, we called him. So that is the top 8. As ever, 2 races Saturday, 2 races Sunday. The first race each day based on that qualifying. The second race reverse grid for the first 8 finishers. Germans then on the front row of the grid. So concentration then as we get ready to start the 2011 FIA, I should say, European Truck Racing Championship. These trucks very different to those that raced here 25 years ago. They just unhooked the trailers then. Now we've got sophisticated racing machinery as we hurtle down into Redgate Corner for the first time. We're looking back. And it's Oostenrijk in the lead. There he is. Bit of bodywork bashing there. Gets a bit physical in truck racing at times. We got a lot of tonnage here racing around Donington Park. Oh, look at that. There's the 5 truck of Vasecki going backwards. Here is Albacete on a good charge at the start. Albacete, so much racing experience. We don't get a better look at 3 trucks side by side. There is Albacete diving down through the area they call the old hairpin, one on the grass. Lots of dust flying. Going uphill now. Oh, very nearly took our camera out. We've had a few taken out over the past couple of seasons. Yeah, the Bagheera certainly got a lot of pace. We continue to look back. Oh, look at that, Love sideways on. He's off. See it again. Vasecki and Jochen Hahn having a good battle. Vasecki just passing Hahn. Through Redgate corner again. And look at that lead that Oostenrijk has got. Albacete, though, in second place. There's the Spaniard, all that racing experience. Been racing trucks now, must be for the best part of 10 years. He's taken 3 titles during that period. Hahn certainly pushing hard. And a nice move there. Adam Lacko also going very well. Jochen Hahn dropping back. I think Hahn might have a problem with the damaged tyre. There's the number 3 truck of Hahn, and see if we can see any tyre problems. He's lost a rear mudguard. It's like, yeah, you see it there. Left rear gone down. Of course, they've got 2 wheels on either side of the back, 4 wheels driving them. Well, Hahn's going to struggle. He's going to go backwards now, and he just doesn't have the grip. He's off on the grass. This is a bad deal for Hahn. Gets back on the circuit, but dropping back through the field. But it is Oostenrijk who has dominated this race. Good push through from Albacete in the number 1 truck for the champion. Checker flag falls. Victory then to the German driver, former touring car ace, Marcus Oostenrijk. Albacete finishes in second place. Cheers all round. There's a tall figure of Oostenrijk. There's Albacete, he's all smiles. Check out the positions. Louis Nittel finishing 3rd, Vasecki 4th, Lacko from Czech Republic in 5th. We can hear from our winner. During the tests, we already noticed that we've done a good job over the winter, I must say. I've never driven for a team like that of Mario Kress. The guy is like a terrier. He pushes himself with all the technical problems, keeps trying and testing, and it's paid off in the end. We expected to be near the front, but really it's been absolutely great, and the truck just works so well.
Das war jetzt schon gar nicht so schlecht, glaube ich, ja.
So moving on to the second race, first grid, on pole position, Matthew Summerfield, one of the British truck racers, not normally seen in the European Championship. So he will start at the front. I wonder how long he can stay there. Here they go, rolling start. Let's see what happens to Summerfield. We've already got Albacete charging up through the field. Look at Albacete here. Albacete gets a good look at our camera. Looking back from the truck of Adam Lacko to the number 7 truck briefly. And I think we're looking forward from Stuart Oliver's truck. Oliver running in the team with Alex Lov, the Russian, this year. Lacko having moved from that team. Here's a couple of the factory Renaults. Interesting to see how the pushing hard there to see the deflection from the front. Well, it's almost a spoiler, isn't it, there by the radiator. So Summerfield hanging on, but Jochen Hahn with that tyre problem early on in the previous race, now pushing on, absolutely sideways. Oh, and he takes two off. Oh, goodness me. And bang, into the barrier goes Vasecki. It's all action with this truck racing here. And we see it again. The grass flies, bang into the barrier. So, Vasecki taken out. I think Osterreich involved in that. Where number 23 truck, a lot of pressure on him. And here the 7 truck coming through now, that's Adam Lacko. Lacko now with Renault, but Summerfield not giving up easily. Look, Summerfield doing a great job here. Albacete also in the fight at the front. So, looking back still, and Summerfield, how long can he hang on to second place? Well, he goes a little bit wide there, and Albacete goes through. Summerfield, I think, will drop through the order now. Lacko, Albacete, Nittel in third place. That's Albacete at the wheel. Pretty cool Spaniard, look at this. Late on the brakes. And Albacete, brilliant move by him. Albacete doing what he did so well last season. Summerfield's got the rest of the field closing in on him now. And he's doing a good job. All the Matt Crock against the Finnish guy off. It's the battle between the 3 and the 10. Oh dear, more bodywork bashing. Oh, and the gravel goes flying here at Donington Park. But there is the Spaniard at the front. And the Spaniard had a lot of victories last season. The discussion with the team. There's a checkered flag. The Spaniard wins the second race of the day. Winning team celebrates. There are the positions. Albacete, Lacko, good drive from him. Nittel, Chris Levet up to 4th. And see some very good crowds here. Great to see this. Oh, a bit of bumping and boring at the start. Osterreich staying in front then. What about Hahn and Vasecki? That's Hahn on your left of your picture, Vasecki on your right. Here they are, battling over second place. They're on jostling position. It's quite steep down there. I've ridden in a truck down there, and well, you've got your heart in your mouth as you go dive down to the corner. That one there, they call it Old Hairpin. It's not truly a hairpin bend. Here's a replay of the start from on board. On board with Chris Levet in the Bagheera. Chris Levet, the Birds family trucking business. See their blue trucks all around Britain. That's the dive down towards the Old Hairpin I was talking about there. So, Lacko in 6th place. Osterreich in the lead from Hahn and Vasecki. Renault versus MAN versus Bagheera. Bagheera seemed to lose her way a little bit last year, seemed to be back on it, the Czech team this season. But remember, Osterreich won the first of the Saturday races, and it is looking good here. Albacete with a great big number 1. Oh, that is extraordinary. What's happened there? I think front suspension, the wheel collapsed there. Something in the front suspension has broken. The Jean-Pierre Blaise truck, the man from Belgium, into the gravel. Chris Levet and Stuart Oliver having a fight there. There's Stuart Oliver, very successful English truck racer and the British champion, and fighting with Levet for the best of the Brits, and Levet tries down the inside. Oliver late on the brakes, holds him off. So, battle of the Brits there. The bodywork goes fine. It's just a bit of fiberglass that will soon be flicked off. There is the number 4 truck then of Marcus Oesterreich in a commanding position, looking good for him. There he is, looking through the steering wheel, and he takes the checkered flag for his second victory of the weekend, and some very useful points. Second win for Oesterreich. Jochen Hahn finally gets on the podium. Albacete third, Nittel fourth, Vasecki, Bosinga, and Janiek, the Frenchman, there in 7th place. Reverse grid then for this 4th and final race of what has been a very successful trucking weekend here at Donington. But the front row, of course, is Stuart Oliver with that cuddly toy alongside him, and Anthony Janiek. Janiek's the number 10. He gets pushed wide, but Stuart Oliver gets a very good start there. And Stuart Oliver, the former British champion, in the yellow truck in the lead. There's Marcus Oesterreich. We're looking back from Stuart Oliver's truck here at the battle between the Marcus Bosinga truck. Bosinga just gets really up close and personal with us. There is Albacete, bits flying off his truck, but moving forward. Look at Albacete there. Albacete rubbing wheels now, and that's all getting a bit physical down the old hairpin. And I think Janiek's off again, look, all down the grass. It's a shorter way, but there's not much grip out there. Oh, goodness me. There's the 18 truck still in the lead. Stuart Oliver. Stuart, who used to race his own MAN, now in this yellow team machine here. That's an interesting view. I think that was from Vasecki, I think. Lots of onboard cameras. There's Albacete with the big number 1. Here's the crowd enjoying it. Stuart Oliver hanging on in the lead at the moment. How long can he do this for? The big guns are coming for him. There's the Bagheera. Not a cab over like most of them, so you've got the cab over the top of the engine, except in the more American style Bagheera. There's the Renault with a little bit of damage, and our camera also has been splattered. Stuart Oliver still in the lead at the moment. And that was from on board Oesterreich. There's the 18 truck, absolutely sideways, chucking it through, doing an outstanding job. Can he hang on in the lead? Oh, there's a bit of a lock up there. And look at this, we go through into the lead. And that's Jochen Hahn. Hahn, great move, we're on board with him when he did it. Oliver drops to second, Albacete is in 3rd place. Then it's Oesterreich. Well, can Stuart Oliver get a podium here on native soil? Let's hope so. But absolutely brilliant move by Jochen Hahn, very experienced truck racer. Well, look at Albacete, muscles his way past Stuart Oliver. So Oliver drops to 3rd, Albacete having a good race meeting, doing a good job of defending his title as we start this new year of FIA truck racing. Remember last year, amongst the races, we went to Russia for the first time. Oh, and Hahn goes through there. That's a replay. There's the fans. This Donington Park track, which has been rebuilt after the dramas of last year. And, well, a lot of the side bodywork missing now from that Albacete truck. And the checkered flag goes down. Victory for Jochen Hahn, the number 3 truck from Germany. Certainly a good weekend for Germany. There's Jochen Hahn's wife. And they're certainly happy. And look at that. Germans first, second and third. Oh, I benefited from the fights in front of me. The problem is this year everyone in the first 8 is so close and has a chance to win, and that makes the race quite hard. We try not to be quite so competitive against each other. There's a bit too much damage, I think. If you look at the trucks now, virtually everyone has some damage. But I came through without any problems. And maybe we go a little bit more gently to the next event, says the winner of this final race at Donington, Jochen Hahn. So, that leaves the championship looking like this. Oostenrijk in a nice lead with 51 points. Uinitl 39, Albacete, the defending champion, on 37. Well, some great racing here from Donington Park to open the 2011 Truck Racing Championship. From me, Andrew Marriott, it's goodbye until the next time.